a moment I'm going to show you some of the clips again from the my Mystic Journey to India movie that is available on Amazon Prime, and also you can read the backstory and much more detail about the philosophy, the thoughts behind this in my book here, Mystic Journey to India, of the same name. And hopefully you'll find it very enlightening. And today I'm going to show you some clips about a Siddha Yogi. Right now, the Siddha Yogis have special powers. One of the most well known in the West is Mahavatar Guru, who is he was the guru of well, the ultimate guru, the top of the chain guru for Yogananda. Okay, who had incredible powers to materialize whole landscapes around him when he spoke to Yogananda, and who brought the teachings of Kriya Yoga, the new form of Kundalini Yoga, to the West. So Babaji, as he's known, is one of the Siddha Yogis. He was taught by Agastya, who was another Siddha Yogi, and his teacher is behind, Agastya is behind the teachings of the oracles that I uncovered in India. Now, in order to encounter these yogis, you can't just look them up on the internet. Just as I say, you can't just go looking up finding nadis or anything like that on the internet. You won't find it. In order to connect to these people, and in order to connect to this energy, as it were, in order to connect to the siddhas themselves, the proper siddhas, you have to almost be destined to find it. Your karma has to be such, your spiritual point in life has to be such that then the path will open to them. Right? And some of these yogis are said to be thousands of years old. Babaji, for example, is supposed to be 2,000 years old at least. He was supposed to have been the one that gave Jesus Christ his mission. So there's a lot of controversial stuff around this as well. But these ancient supermen, as it were, go back to the time when there was the land of Kumani Kandam. This was the ancient Tamil lands that south of India that sunk beneath the sea. Like an Atlantis story that goes with this. This area was called Lumeria, which was also interested. People for the theosophists, for example, were very interested in this. Madam Blavatsky had heard these stories and was very interested in this. Well, anyway, the clip coming up in a moment is my encounter with one of the, not one of the 18 Siddha Yogis that are behind the Nadis, but the, I didn't know who it was going to be actually. It was Mahananda Swami. Now, if you've read my book, Messages from the Universe, is there a copy to hand? No, there's not. But if you read the Messages of the Universe and Mystic Journey to India, you'll know that I went to India in order to clear my karma, that I'd been given the remit to go to specific places and clear my karma. I met the Naadi astrologers, who sometimes I take people with me now to meet these astrologers. In the future I'll be doing this, so there'll be another journey soon, and we basically stumbled upon Mahananda Swami. We were given the instructions to go on a particular route. We followed that route, and as you will see, he just appeared. So I'm going to show you a clip from this, and this is fascinating because Mahananda Swami allegedly can sleep in a fire, not just walk through a fire, but lay down in it and sleep. And I've spoken to people who had witnessed this. Incredible stories you hear from India, and particularly the incredible stories of who we call the siddhas, the Siddha Yogis, both from the past and still living now. Okay, here's the clip coming up.
They say this man doesn't just walk through fire, he actually lays down in it and can sleep in the embers. I can see that he's going into a trance, and I hope he may start to make some prophecies. I feel he's showering blessings to anyone watching. This sight of a guru the Hindus call darshan is amazing. And then I'm called to touch his feet. Of all the people here, I couldn't believe that it was me that he would call. As I touched his feet, a divine energy seemed to sweep through me. He had a message for me that he told to Mr. Prakash in Tamil. It turned out to be exactly the same predictions that the other Naadi readers had already told me. This temple complex or ashram is based around the idea that the yogi, the Siddha Yogi, who's a sort of power yogi, stepped into the fire which was built for Shiva and merged with it and became flame himself. And this was witnessed by a whole group of people, and he was treated as an incredible saint.
So if you want to see more about all that, you can see it on my video on Mystic Journey to India on Amazon Prime, and the backstory, of course, in my book. I do keep telling you about this, don't I? But you do need to go and read that. And you can find out a bit more about what Mahananda Swami said to me. Because he had these powers of clairvoyance, and he confirmed to me many of the things that had been said in my first book, Messages from the Universe, and in my subsequent Naadi investigations. So absolutely mind-blowing stuff again. You know, I mean, when you go to India, never go to India as a tourist, because it's a waste of time. You'll only see tourist things and you get ripped off by everybody like you do in any sort of tourist type thing. Go to India as a spiritual pilgrim, and you'll begin to find the other side of India, the real mystic India. You've got to open your heart to these things, and it's the same in the Western world and anywhere. You know, we think the world out there is what it's all about, don't we? We think that external world with all the worries we have about jobs and relationships and all the stuff that goes with it, you know, that we think that's important. No, all we have to do is look within. All we have to do, we have to live from the inside out, not from the outside in, don't we? If we live from the inside out, as it were, we start to see the external world as a reflection of our true inner spirit. And we can do that in any place we are. We don't have to even go to India to do that. If we live internally and we understand the power of our human spirit, then all sorts of things open up to us. That's one of the things I learned from India, and I hope it's something you'll take away from today's video. Anyway, do keep following this channel, and click that little bell thing below there somewhere, you know, when you subscribe, then you'll get updates, and tell your friends, please, and read my books and all the rest of it, you know, and write some comments, of course, you know, because I like you to write comments about my ideas here and the things I've experienced, because you might have had interesting experiences too, or interesting things to say. And there's lots more, of course, on my website at psychics.co.uk. Lots of stories there, not just the India stuff, but stuff about psychic development, about our work with Doris Stokes in the past, the theatre works, the funny stuff that Jane and I have encountered, our work on The Big Breakfast, for example. Imagine that, completely different world. Okay, thanks for joining us again. See you next time. Bye for now. Check out our website for more stuff. You can book psychic readings with us and find out about our public events, or watch our fantastic movie called Mystic Journey to India. It's a mind-boggling adventure that's now showing on Amazon Prime. And if you want to learn more, You can find out about my books and courses. Check out Messages from the Universe that reveals the ancient secrets of existence. Or read my book called Psychic School to discover and enhance your own psychic skills. Or how about What to Do When You're Dead, my book about the afterlife and what it's like. All this plus lots more, lots of new articles and videos, all on my fascinating website.